Hi and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anaya and I am Naya of Naya Nails It. I have a small nail setup here. I want to show y'all how I do my own Gel X nails. And Gel X, everyone thinks like, oh, it's super simple. You have to do it right or it's just gonna look like press-ons. And there's a key tip to making your Gel X nails look like a real nail. And today I'm gonna show you what that key tip is. So this is useful information in my opinion. These are my socials right here and let's get into it. I'll to show y'all my desk in a second, but I need y'all to understand that there are a few things that you definitely need to do Gel X nails. At least if you want them to last, okay? We're not just doing Gel X nails just so they can look like press-ons, okay? It's about innovation, okay? It's 2025, we're switching it up. We're not putting on press-on tips just for them to actually look like you went and glued some press-ons on, okay? So follow my tips and they'll look like real nails, okay? You need full cover tips, okay? Number one, there's a difference between full cover, which has this U shape, and tips, which have this like C shape, and imagine if you were to just glue that onto a finger like that, that's not going to cover the whole nail, it's just a tip. Now, these are gonna say nail tips as well, don't get confused, y'all, but they say full cover as well, and you could see that you wouldn't be able to just glue that onto the tip, like, I promise you can't, okay? It might look like you can, but no, you need full cover because it will, you know, be able to cover the whole nail plate. So this is like a gel consistency. See, it drips back into the bottle. This is gonna be a loose viscosity. That's thick and viscous to do this, okay? And I wouldn't, because then it's just gonna be thick and harder to glue, and just get the thin glue gel. This requires a nail lamp. Then you're gonna need you a nail lamp to glue that gel, okay? These are the three main things you need. But wait, I know some of y'all work from home. This might not be reasonable, but you are gonna use your drill. If you want to get that nail blended in, I'm telling you, y'all, you are going to want to use a hand file, okay? You know, y'all be on TikTok so bad. If you want to learn how to do nails, get on there, get you a cheap TikTok, a cheap drill. You know, I promise you can afford it. They probably will have a good drill for $20 or something, or Amazon, wherever. Just Google a drill, okay? They're cheap. You don't have to go get the most expensive drill, the most expensive lamp, okay? I do have big lamp, but like this one was off of Temu, and I guarantee it was like $2 or something. Okay, a hand file, and I even have this like little tiny one. This is gonna be a natural grit. That is doable, okay? But you definitely need a file. Like there's no way around it. I even have good ones like this. They're gonna be 80/80 grit files. This works too. I would be careful though, because if you're new to doing nails, you may be more prone to cut yourself with these. But I'm not new to doing nails, so I will be using 80 grit file. If I was a beginner, I would probably use 180 grit file, just because it's less coarse, less likely to cut your cuticles. And that's all you need to do Gel X nails, y'all. Super easy, okay? Now, nail prep is the most important part of this process. You have polish on your hands, you need to remove it with a nail polish remover. You need any products off of your nails. This is antibacterial cleansing spray. It was blue, but honestly, I just refill it with cleansing alcohol that I buy from Sally Beauty. The one from Sally Beauty, it smells like watermelon, and you can like spray it on your hands too. Like it's just cleansing alcohol. It's just gonna dehydrate, get rid of any oils, and you know, and hopefully kill, you know, some germs. Not all, not most, but some germs. So that's why it's important to wash your hands and then do this step. Bruh, I'm ready for some spring nails. I am pushing back the cuticles for this step. I'm not gonna show the whole thing, guys, because nail prep is the same for any service. I'm buffing the nails to get any extra shine off of the surface. And now I'm going in with those full cover tips, and we're gonna get to gluing them on. So we're gonna take our mini lamp, turn it on here. I like the glue gel because you can literally spread it out like with the tip. You're gonna see that the glue likes to overflow. That's okay, you can just brush it away with like
a brush or anything at all, really. But it's not that serious if it like leaks from under, unless you're a perfectionist and you care. But like, it's not that deep, to be honest. I am gonna be quiet, but like real quick, sorry if y'all hear anything in the background. I'm just trying to get it how I live, for real. And this how I live. Alright, y'all, with that e-file, I recommend that y'all don't crank up the speed too much, because you are filing partially on the natural nail. There's just no need to do all that. The whole point is we're just slightly blending in the two together, okay? Your natural nail plate with that tip. That's all. A few swipes is all you need. See, the thumb looking good, that's all I had to do. Just a couple times around, nothing crazy. Please don't burn up y'all cuticles. Thank y'all. We're going to take that coarse file and we're going to just, get it into a general square shape, because that's how I like my nails, is square. Drink break. And I work like a dog day and night. Alright, now that I have all the nail tips blended from the file, I take a buffer and I just go over the cuticle and just make sure it's smooth. You don't want any like cracks and like weird things. Like just dust likes to get stuck after you use the file, so the buffer is important. And we moved on to base coating the nails. Base coat is good before you want to use gel polish, because it just helps everything go smooth, okay? Because polish likes to get caught up in the cracks. So the whole point of using base coat before the color is just to make sure that the polish goes on as smooth as possible, okay? It just creates a smooth canvas. And as you can see, I'm doing the first coat of the gel polish. And you'll see that I cure in between the first coat. I keep it pretty thin when I paint the first coat. There's no need to glob on a bunch of polish. It just comes out looking pretty bad when you do that. You keep it thin. It should look pretty opaque. Sorry. Wait. It should be pretty sheer. I do my thumbs by itself in the lamp, because it just helps with wrinkling. I feel like it just helps when you do the thumb by itself, trust me. Alright, time for coat number 2. Again, I keep it pretty thin. There's just no need to do too much. It just looks better. The thinner it is, the more even the polish is. Even if you're painting on a canvas, think about you're painting just a picture. You want thin, even strokes of polish, okay? We're going to use this blooming gel to create a blooming effect type shit. And basically, what I'm going to do is coat that bitch. All right, so blooming gel is going to be the star of the show with this nail art design. The point of blooming gel is, well, the way you use it is you apply the blooming gel over the gel polish, cured gel polish, right? And you apply the color that you want to use before you cure the blooming gel, okay? So as you can see, I applied the blooming gel. I didn't cure it at all. I didn't put it in the lamp. Now I'm about to take my color and I'm going to put it directly on top of it. Okay, and as I was painting this, I realized that I hate this shade of pink with this orange. This orange is like really subtle, like it damn near look nude or something. So like it just requires a different shade of pink, I feel like. And so that's what I did is I was like, oh hell nah. I don't like this. I need a darker pink. So here I am in the next clip with the darker pink, because period, never settle. Go for what you want. The freak. I like blooming gel because you really just let it do its thing. Like your job is just do the design, let it sit, let it spread. It'll spread a little bit and just start blooming the polish into its own like tie-dye looking design. You feel me? I like it a lot. Like, and by the way guys, you can use base coat in place of blooming gel and it'll do the exact same thing. Okay, for the next step of the design, all I'm doing is taking that glue gel that we used to put on the tips earlier. I'm doing like mini dots and then I quickly cure it before the dot has time to like spread or like shrink, whatever you want to call it. I just quickly add a dot and boom, put it straight under the lamp. That's it. Look how like under the lamp, I love how like the color looks super neon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this like peed me off because bro, somehow I didn't get it in the frame. As you can see, I'm using a gold chrome, and what I wanted to do is put the gold chrome over the dots, and I got none of the rubbing the chrome onto the dots in the frame, and like low-key I was irritated and I was about to not post this video. Like I'm getting tight while I'm talking about it, to be honest. But it's okay. It's all right. Y'all get it. All you do is take like a little eyeshadow applicator and you rub the chrome onto the dots. And this is how it came out, guys. Tell me what y'all think. I like it. As you can see, I still got to clean up around the cuticles a little bit, but generally this is how it came out, guys. So tell me what y'all think. Cute little spring design. And of course, don't forget to cure the nails fully at the end when you put that top coat on. Do a full 60 to 120 seconds, okay? We need them to last. Thank you. Mwah. All right, and nail reveal in 3, 2, 1. What do we think, guys? This is how they look after like I cleaned everything up.